Hi guys, it's me Ty and I'm back once again from New York Comic Con, and I just wanted to show you guys a few items I picked up this weekend. Now I kind of kept everything fairly small. I didn't get too many items just because, like I've been saying, I really just don't have all the space for all the stuff I usually get when I go, and just plus I just wanted to have fun and didn't want to have to lug around so many items, because if you guys know, at conventions you end up having way too much stuff, tiring yourself out easily. And if you ever been to New York Comic Con and have to go to the Javits, you guys know what that trek getting there is like. Yeah, it's just horrible. So yeah, I didn't really want to have to carry around too many items, so yeah, I kept it really tiny. But however, I did run around mostly just picking up like little free items. A lot of the booths in the exhibitor halls on the show floor had mini scavenger hunts. Mostly people were just giving out pins and things like that, so I got a bunch of those, like these Harley Quinn buttons, and Viz Media was giving out these Tokyo Ghoul CCG pin things here. So yeah, that was pretty cool. Like Audible was there with audiobooks, and even all, like, out of all the little book publishers, they all had little scavenger hunts or little things to do, like this little Buffy spell bottle from Inside Editions. So just those little things like that, and plus, you know, of course, all the promotion and advertisement for shows like Hulu's new Marvel Runaways. So I got a bunch of, like, they were giving out so many different little gift items related to that I have a ton of little things for that. Like, this is one of those pop-ums to go on your phone, so pretty cool. Just more stuff like that. And of course, like I said, I mentioned Viz, and of course you get the usual manga samplers, and so I'll check those out. Or even like this Attack on Titan, to advertise the game Attack on Titan 2. So yeah, little file folder. This actually came in handy, just for some other stuff to carry around, and just different things from, like, little samplers from like Yen Press and Disney Comics. Does anyone remember the series Witch? I vaguely remember something about this, but yeah, I'll have to check this out. This series is going to be coming on pretty soon. I mean, the manga is going to be released. And just different little things like that. Like this one, if you guys know the Mortal Instrument series, Yen Press had these little cool cards. I guess it's coming as a manga now, so yeah, pretty cool. I'll have to check that out as well. Of course, you know, advertisement for like Stand Against Evil on IFC. I don't know if you guys watched that show. I've really only seen vague bits of it, but yeah, they had these cool pins they were giving out, so really cool. Love this. That's a scary face, but yeah. Okay, one of the book publishers also had these maps for their different book series. This was the one for the Queen's Thief series. I believe the new book is Thickest Thieves by Megan Whalen Turner. So that book looked pretty cool. I wanted to give that a try, as well as like this one for the series, the Red Queen series. I forgot what's her name. Victoria Aveyard, I believe, is the author for that one. I don't remember what the name of the newest book is, which I wanted to give both of those books a try. However, I just decided that I was gonna buy like the ebook copies of it rather than just buy the hardcovers there. So yeah, but I have those. This one also came with a cool red bandana to kind of go with the Scarlet Guard from this book series, if you guys are familiar with that. So yeah, cool. Amazon had a bunch of great interactive setups for their new series that are coming out. So with one of them, I end up getting this can of faux ham that they handed out for their new series, The Tick. I don't know how many of you are watching that through Amazon Prime Video. I haven't really checked that out, but I do remember The Tick from way back when. But I definitely have to give the show a try, and the whole interactive display they had for it was pretty cool as well. So yeah, just a cool can of faux ham. I love how the dedication they put into this one little can, because all that's in the can is, yep, more pins. Pins from The Tick. So yeah, pretty funny. Like I said, the whole thing was a pretty cool little interactive setup that they had, despite the long line it was to get in there. The main thing I was happy of getting the whole weekend was this little tote bag from Kodansha, and it has Fairy Tale for NYCC 2017. Now, yeah, they were handing these out, and I love how they have all the characters on there. The author Hiro Mashima was there for the weekend, but I unfortunately could not make it to any of his signings. It was just that crowded. But I love this tote bag. I would have purchased this 20 times over because I love fairy tale guys, and you guys know that. However, like I said, they handed these out. So yeah, I was pretty glad. This was like the first item I got within like 10 minutes of first stepping into the con the first day. So really excited about this. I did end up with an extra one, so I may give that away some point later on, but we shall see. But other than that, love this. Isn't that cool? Love this series, guys. You just don't know. And it's one of those series where I can't help but love every single character on it. So yeah, pretty cool. With that, at Kadansha's booth, I did purchase this Fairy Tale S, featuring stories from, well, tales from Fairy Tale, of course. So this is volume 1 of that. Like I said, I was hoping to come back later and get it signed by Hiro Mashima, but like I said, it was just so many people waiting for that, in line for that. It was just so hard to get to. So yeah, pretty cool. Can't wait to check this out. I'm sad now that I didn't pick up more volumes of Fairy Tale. It's one thing, I love Fairy Tale. I just haven't picked up most of the manga. Kind of sad because I kind of dented this right here, but yeah, pretty cool volume. Just would have been better if it was signed, right? And with that, also with every purchase came these little mini shikishis. Just it says thanks for supporting Fairy Tale, signed by him. So well, I guess I slightly got his signature, but like I said, these were just free little gifts that Kadansha handed out with every purchase. So but pretty cool, guys. I love Natsu. Natsu's one of my favorites. I love everyone on the show, but Natsu's so cool, and I love the way the flame designs right here. So that's pretty cool. I love this. Very glad for this purchase, and very glad that they gave me this as well. So yeah. Okay, and next item. But before I go, guys, I'm just sorry if you hear a lot of yelling and screaming. All the neighborhood kids are out suddenly just because I'm filming. I don't know, they have like a sixth sense about these things, and they're just screaming their heads off. I don't know why, but yeah, so if you hear that, next that's item I got was just something I unexpectedly picked up, and it's this book by his name is Giacomo Bevilaqua. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And it's called The Sound of the World by Heart. So this cool book, look at this. Like I said, it was unexpected that I picked it up. I happened to be at Lion Forge, I believe, publication table, and I ended up talking to the artist. And so he was describing what the book is about a guy who kind of comes to the city, and so for whatever reason he's kind of shy or something like that, and he's unable to really just talk to people while he's there, and he ends up meeting the girl of his dreams, and just kind of can't really talk to her even though he kind of wants to. So yeah, I'll have to delve more into that story, but I decided to pick it up. I did like the artwork. While I was getting it there, he signed it for me as well, which is pretty cool. But while he was signing, he also just did a quick little drawing for me with the signing. I'm gonna kind of cover my name on it a bit, but yeah, look how cool this is. He drew his whole character from the book, all while I was talking to him within the 10 minutes or so. So pretty cool design. He even colored it in and everything. So I just thought that was great. It wasn't just a simple like, oh yeah, hey, thanks for getting this book. No, he really just took his time, and he was just really great with that. So yeah, I'm definitely glad I got it, and I'll definitely have to give this a chance. I haven't had a chance to really read it yet, just since this weekend has been so busy, but I definitely will. Okay, and following that, like I said, there was a bunch of different little scavenger hunts through different exhibitors on the show floor, and one of which was I ended up with this pin that says NYCC 2017. You notice it's a skull, and this was the exclusive, if you guys are familiar with that figure company Sideshow Collectibles, yeah, you know they are doing their own they have their own series of figures called Court of the Dead. And so yeah, they had this little random little scavenger hunt to go around and end up with this exclusive con pin for that. So yeah, here was the Court of the Dead 2017 pin, which is pretty cool. And I also had a lot of fun with this one. It was a very simple little scavenger hunt, but it just was just so cool to me. I do love the Court of the Dead series, like the creativity behind that, even though I don't really have much from it. Like I've been seeing it on Sideshow's website for a while now. So when I saw this pop up in the email how to get it, I was like, yeah, let me go try. So yeah, this was pretty cool. But I mentioned this pin because the way that the scavenger hunt was to get it was that you didn't go to Sideshow's booth first. You went to like for Inside Editions that sold books, and it was like a particular book you had to look in on a particular page, and then you had to come back to Sideshow and answer this question on one of the weird iPads around there, and if you knew what the thing said, then they gave you the pen. So I thought that was pretty fun. But while doing that, the book we had to look into for it was this Court of the Dead Grave Tales Comics Omnibus that was there. And I thought it was so cool when I was looking in it, looking for the answer for the scavenger hunt, that I ended up going back the next day and purchasing the actual book. So pretty cool. This is supposed to have all the comics wrapped up into it, so definitely want to give it a try. I did see, like I said, I've been seeing it on the website. I only saw a part of the story, so I definitely wanted to get more into it, and this book seems to be perfect for that. So yeah, pretty cool, guys. Look at that. Isn't the artwork awesome? Maybe not for those, like if you're scared of like skulls and skeletons and things like that, then that might not be for you. But for me, this was just a very interesting storyline that they have. It all takes place in the underworld and things like that. So yeah, pretty cool. Gotta read that one. Okay, and figure wise, I didn't get much there either, just only a few pieces, and one of which was this New York Comic Con 2017 exclusive Teen Titans Go Starfire Venomates. I don't know, Venomates or however you pronounce that. I wish you guys could get a better view of her. This is supposed to be like a classic Starfire look, or they call it flashback Starfire. The way her hair comes down in the back and kind of fluffy. Let me turn it to the side. Yeah, you can see her hair there. So yeah, I've heard of Venomates or Venomates or however you say it for a while now. I just don't like their style of it. Is not my favorite, like the blockiness or the way the circular of the head. However, you guys know I'm a huge Teen Titans Go fan. Love Starfire, love all the characters in Teen Titans. So yes, I could not pass this up. Toys R Us had these exclusive at their booth that they had there. So yeah, pretty cool. Oh, I should turn it to the side. Here's what the figure looks like. This is a better view of it since you can't see it from up front. But yeah, Teen Titans Go. There it is. They had a few other characters, but none of the main ones. So, of course, I couldn't let Starfire pass. I had to get her. So, here that is. And this will go great on my shelf. Okay, guys. I apologize for the weird camera angle, but it was kind of the only way I could show you this clearly. But I got this also from the Toys R Us booth. And it is the... I don't know how well you guys can see that. But it is the Madame Alexander Marvel superhero Black Panther inspired fashion doll that Toys R Us was selling there. Now, I don't know how exclusive these fashion dolls are. I believe that Toys R Us was also selling them at San Diego Comic Con. But these were just fashion dolls, like I said, inspired by different superheroes. So now they had other dolls like Spider-Gwen, based off of like Captain America and Iron Man and The Flash, I believe, also as well. So yeah, but I happened to spot this one, and this one definitely just caught my eye. I just had to have it. So yeah, I thought she was very pretty. Now, I first saw these on Toys R Us site when they were announcing they were going to bring them to the convention. And so I mostly just saw the concept art as first, and I thought they were going to be more like a Barbie size. But as you can see from the items around the box and how I had to switch the camera up, this doll is actually quite big. But I believe it is still standard like fashion doll size, though a little bit bigger than 112. Not quite sure what the scale is, but yeah, thought she was really pretty. Can you see her here? I don't know how well you guys can see, just because it has like a dark purple background in the back and her outfit is all black, but I really loved her hairstyle, the markings she has on her face as well. Yeah, there she is, and I believe this line of doll is called Fangirls, just because they're, of course, based off of superheroes and things like that. So if I turn her this way, you can see on the side where it says inspired by Black Panther. Now, this superhero is not one of my favorites out of all of them. On the, if you saw them, which was that, Avengers, or was it Captain America? One of those, the Civil War one. He was an okay character. I know he has a movie coming out. I mean, still not my favorite, but I love the outfit that this doll has. If I turn it around here, I don't know. It's gonna drop. I don't know how well you guys can see. Down here on the bottom, it shows some of the other dolls they had, which looks great in this picture here, but seeing them up close, I wasn't too much of a fan of them. I initially wanted to get the Black Widow inspired one, the one that's shown right here, and the Spider-Gwen, but I figured one was enough for now. But if I pull it down a little bit more here, you see the concept art on the back. this is what I kind of saw first on the site that made me just really want to get the doll. Love the hair, the outfit, just everything about it. And here it just shows like the outfit of the regular superhero, which they kind of used to inspire how they made the doll. So yeah, pretty cool. Just didn't know, like I said, that it was going to be so big. Now I have to figure out where I'm going to put her. But yeah, really cool doll, cool outfit. So there's that. Okay guys, and now for my final item. Now, I don't know how many of you guys remember, but NYCC marks my 3rd year anniversary of me figure collecting. I believe, like even I can't remember, and I'm asking you to remember. I believe I began collecting with my very first figures back at New York Comic Con in 2014. So this, I believe, makes the 3rd year of me being in the hobby, even though it feels more like 10 years. So yeah, of course I had to get at least one figure, one Nendoroid, and the one I got from Good Smile Company booth is Nendoroid number 144, Kuroneko, from the series Oremo. Now I know what you guys are thinking. Wow, you went all the way to New York Comic Con, the Good Smile Company booth, and you come back with number 144, one of the older Nendoroids. Well, Kuroneko has long been on my list since the beginning when I first started. And as soon as I saw when they announced that they had one, I'm figuring it was only one. I'm figuring Good Smile Company was like cleaning out their attic and they actually found it. Because if you can see, it's like little scuffs on the box and everything. But I was like, yeah, I have to have this one. And so many of the other figures they brought I already either had or didn't kind of want. So I was like, yeah, I'll go for the oldie but goodie. So here is Kuroneko. As you can see, she's pretty cute, adorable. I love the little cat tail over here. The ears you can't really see from here. You can tell it's one of the older figures based on the box alone, as of course the Nendoroid boxes no longer look anything like this. And sure, I believe I paid a little bit too much for this one. I mean, it wasn't expensive, but just as a collector, of course, we know the good spots to go get figures and for really good prices. So I believe I paid a little bit more than I should have. But I was there, and like I said, the anniversary of me figure collecting, I cannot leave and not have one Nendoroid. That's just it. So here she is. I love this picture right here. She's so cute. Making a little cat pose. She's my favorite character from Oremo. I never quite finished that series just because there's a lot of things I'm like, about that one. But this character I always love. So here she is. So cute. Isn't she adorable? Very simple, but her outfit is just really cute. So there is Kuroneko, and this is my only Nendoroid I got from New York Comic Con this year. So that's it, guys. As you can see, like I said, I really didn't get much at all, and most of the stuff I mostly got kind of just getting it as a freebies from different little booths. I mean, there's a bunch of other stuff I didn't show you. I got a ton of bags, ton of posters. I happened to go also to the cast signing for Steven Universe, so I got this cool little poster with just like all their signatures on there. However, it has most of my name all over it as well, so that's the only reason why I didn't show that one. But yeah, so all in all, I kept the haul kind of small, but I still came back with a little something. So there it is. And yep, guys, so let me know what you think in the comments below. Let me know if you guys happen to go to NYCC this year as well, or other cons. So just let me know. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.